Gosh, I'm so tired of winter. Babe, can you put down the book? It's cold. I want to cuddle. Please, let's cuddle. Thanks, honey. Let me just... No wonder you never complain about the cold. You're so warm and toasty. I could hold on to you for days and never get sick of it. You don't mean that. I have such cold hands. So cold it's like I'm an ice woman or something. A snow woman? Oh, come on. It can't not bother you. But thanks for still loving me, even if I'm such an icy cold person. How cold is too cold? Would you love me if I was even colder? Always. Oh, please, there's gotta be a limit. There's gotta be a limit to how much you can handle the coldness. Wow, you're really serious about loving me no matter what, huh? Are you sure nothing would stop you from loving me? Absolutely, positively sure? Would you love me if I changed my hair? Maybe if I started dyeing it? We'll go with whatever your least favorite color is. No, it isn't about how happy I'm with it. It's gotta be about you. Would you still love me? Alright then. Would you love me if I shave my head completely? And that means no more playing with it and sinking your soft hands all the way through? You have a girlfriend with a shiny bald head? True. I guess it would be a little more kissable and massageable. And wow, you're really serious. You'd do all that if I lost all of my hair? Yeah, duh, I'm more than my hair. But that would be a big change. Not really? Wow. So I guess hair doesn't matter to you. Didn't know you thought like that. I'm being too easy here. Let's see. Would you love me if my dying passion was singing but I was always off key? Loving me with your ears plugged. How romantic. Good thing I actually took singing lessons in high school. You can love me and listen to me. You can, right? Because if I've been off key this whole time and you refuse to tell... Oh, okay. Okay. That's good. Good. Would you love me if I was super busy? Like, if I had the kind of job that kept me away from home for a few nights or even have me traveling out of the country, will you still love me? Or will you start looking into other girls while I was away? Yes, I know the phones exist, but could you cuddle with a phone? Only if I'm on the other end. Ah, you're such a loser. But I love it. Let's go with the exact opposite then. Would you love me if I was clingy? Okay, but what if I was like super clingy? I would never let go of your arm. I'll always text you when we are apart. I barely leave your side. I get super jealous. Is that too much? Oh, come on. You gotta have boundaries. No, you can't fix me. That's not how hypotheticals work. Assume I'm unfixable. Would you still love me? Well, great. If I suddenly start latching myself onto you more and tell you not to talk to waitresses, blame yourself for enabling my hypothetical bad behavior. Was that the one I read online? Right. Would you love me if I was a worm? Or any other bug? Yeah, like let's say, a tiny little earthworm. If I became that overnight, will you still love me? If I'd be a pretty worm. Have you ever seen a worm up close before? They're not as cute as in cartoons. So that would mean no more kisses, no more cuddles. What would you do if I was a worm? A tank and some dirt, huh? Imagine if someone invited you over to make friends and they said, "Alright, time for you to meet my girlfriend." And you enter their room and it's just a giant tank full of dirt with exactly one worm. Oh my gosh, you're ridiculous. Though, I find it nice that you give me only the best tank and dirt. Okay, what if I wasn't a worm, but I was still very small? Will you love me if I shrank down to below your knees? Maybe smaller? Even more? You really want a pocket-sized girlfriend? Then again, getting held by you and squeezed by you and treated like a little kitten doesn't actually sound too bad. If you're this warm at this height, I can't imagine how comfy you would be. What about me being the huge one? Would you love me if I was 15 feet tall? Even more. Again. Damn, I'm really the worst size I can be, huh? Too big to be cute, too small to be dominant, but it's nice to know that you probably still love me despite that. Would you love me if you were at a casino and I, whom you didn't know, was on the other side of the poker table? And we were at the last hand to win the pot and you were confident in your full house, but then I called and showed my hand and it was a royal flush. And as the dealer gave me the entire pot, I slowly slid the Queen of Hearts towards you. Would you love me then? I've been watching a lot of casino films lately. But would you love me? Yeah, maybe throwing whatever jackpot I want in there with me made it too easy. Would you love me if... if we were on opposite sides of a war, a medieval one, and I was just about to kill the king of your country, but you had me in your bow's aim. Would you fire it? Or would you lower it? Or would you lower it? Gee, I don't know why I'm going for the oddly specific ones, but I can get even weirder if you want. Would you love me if I died and became a ghost, and I constantly possess you so I could give myself all your warm hugs? Would that be breaking a few boundaries? Ah, you really like that, wouldn't you? Are you into possession? Does that turn you on? Getting your ghost girlfriend inside you, crawling around in your soul? Well, don't be ashamed. I'll let you crawl around in my soul too. Screw it. Would you love me if you died and I sucked you up into a vacuum cleaner like a Ghostbuster and just kind of kept your soul on my desk in a jar? Like you were a pet goldfish? Would you love me then? Aw, you want to be my ghostly desk toy? My little action figure? My cute pet spirit? Do you like that? Now who's the weird one? What if there were 4 of me, and we were all competing for your affection? Would you love me enough to tell which one was the real me, and marry that one? 4 limbs? What does that have to do with... Ah... Well, aren't you greedy? Having one loving girlfriend just isn't enough, huh? You think you can handle all 4? My. Nah. We eat you alive. We throw you around between us. We pile over you in bed. We find whatever you call too many kisses and give you 10 times that amount. And we would... Hey, I see that smirk. You seriously want this? What the hell even is your limit? Would you love me if I was a robot? You're always asking questions. I guess one question you ask, then you answer with another question. What kind of robot? The kind that doesn't show emotions and is just super cold. And you can't do any intimate fantasies with me either. I'd be a really dangerous machine. Would you love me then? You seriously gotta stop answering with a question. I ask one question, then you throw me another one. You really need to stop that. Robotic functions? I'd be super strong. I could play music, schedule your day, wash the house, make you some breakfast. Wait a second. I'm just making myself your slave in this one. Never mind. Don't answer that. Back on what you said earlier about fixing a clinging girlfriend. Would you love me if I was a villain who wanted to conquer the world, and I constantly challenge you to death matches for it? Would you try to fix me? Marketable. Of course, I'd be marketable. I'd be the hottest villainess this side of hell. Why does that matter? Oh, so the writers would do the hard work for you and give me a redemption arc. That's your play? Well, you are absolutely right, honestly. They probably think we look really cute together. And we do. Now I kinda wanna do some kind of cosplay date with you. I can imagine a few characters you look good as. But that's for a conversation for a different night. Would you love me if I was actually an assassin? And this entire relationship was just a way for me to get close to you for the kill? But then I accidentally fell in love with you for real? Good. Because I am, and let me tell you, I've come really, really close to killing you. Just joking. Oh my gosh, that was good. Or was I? You'll never know. Alright. Another funny one. Would you love me if I was an alien who abducted you for some DNA samples? But then I decided you were hot for an Earthling and we went to a theme park on Mars and played at a Martian arcade together? No, I am not secretly an alien either. Or maybe I am. Or maybe I'm an alien assassin. Who knows anymore? Anyways, would you go on that Martian date? Alright. Well, what if I beat you in every game we play? Yeah, that's the most unrealistic one. As if I ever beat you at air hockey. But what if I did? Damn, I'm really playing it too easy here. I thought the sci-fi mentions of death would be a turn-off. I fell in love with a freak. Or maybe I am the freak. Yeah, I like that. We're both freaks. Can we get dark? Yes, like, no more fun fantasy questions. Can I ask something a little serious? Okay, so would I can't. I shouldn't talk about this in bed. I don't know. I really don't know if I should just throw this at you. Fine, I'll do it. Would you love me if I got a disease? Something fatal, and I was slowly dying? Would you be there if you saw me cough whatever remained of my life out? Or would you leave? I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking... Oh. That's so nice to hear. I think the reason I want to find a limit so badly is to prepare. I love you. I've had such a great time with you. I really don't want it to end. But there's this cynical part of me that keeps telling me we're on borrowed time and something is going to split us apart. I tried to suppress it so badly, but I can't help but wonder. Will it be something big or small? Will it be tomorrow or in 5 years? When will it happen? What? What do you mean never? You really mean that? Always? No matter what? Strong or weak, rich or poor? Do you still love me after all this? That's good to know. Hey, let's do 2 more. Would you love me if I got on top of you just like this? And would you love me if we started making out right now? Well then,